with you because I've had the battle getting my kids to do chores, and if you're in that constant struggle, then this segment's for you. He says he has created an app that ends the chore war for good. Please welcome the founder and CEO of ChoreMonster, Chris Bergman. So here in our house, explain how this works.
Yeah, so the way that ChoreMonster works is it's actually two apps in one for the parent and one for the child. So the parent logs in, they create a list of chores, create a list of rewards, and then set point values to both of those. And then the child gets to log in on their own, empowering them to pick and choose which chore they want to complete based on when it's due and how many points it's worth. Then on top of that, for every chore the child completes, they get a ticket to the Monster Carnival, where they have a chance to win over 100 different interactive monsters.
Are they like teddy bear monsters, or you just, is that a tangible thing that they win?
So it's interactive monsters. They're virtual goods inside the app.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I use this, and it's I love that you're here, and I put my kids to work, and they have various chores, but it makes you sit down going, okay, what should they do? What can they be doing? So I follow them around a little bit with the camera because they do this stuff on a daily basis, and they have to do the little check, and I go in and I clear it off for them. Do we have the video? Are we going to roll it in? Because it's everything from dog food to feeding Fred. Although I think they're overfeeding him because I notice he's going to be a little bit more fat Freddy again because he lost so much weight. But it's giving them the water. I even do like some of the light cleaning around the house. Like Kai's great at doing because there's dog hair all over the place. And then I put this on there, brushing their teeth, because they're boys. And if you don't put brushing your teeth, washing your hair, cleaning your ears out, and all of that, they will not do it. So I've added that to their list and then taking out the trash. It's something that they do. What do you, for the rewards though, let's talk about this because of the, what's available, because before I ask that, what's the age range?
So typically the average age is 4 to 12, right? So 4-year-olds, now my 3-year-old's on it, so he's a little bit more tech savvy than most 3-year-olds because he's got a nerd for a dad. Yeah. But 4 to 12 is typically the age range. The average child is about 9 years old on the app,
Okay, and the prizes that are offered to them, or the rewards, are?
They're everything. I mean, it can be as simple as screen time. It can be as complex as a PlayStation 4.
Like game time. When you say screen time, like how much video time?
Yeah. Watching video, watching YouTube, playing video games, that type of thing. Physical rewards as well. You know, whether it be toys, dolls, action figures, that type of thing. And then also just quality time with parents. Honestly, there's a lot of kids that want to spend time with their parents, and so they find that the best way to do that, to prioritize that, is to put it into ChoreMonster.
There's also a sense of accomplishment when they do this because they see them building points up.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So do the kids have the hardware to be able to actively participate?
Yeah. So we've actually found that today there's over 63% of kids age 4 to 12 own their own personal media device, right? And typically that's everything from them getting them for Christmas, or as in my case, children getting hand-me-down hardware. So we, as adults, get the new iPhone or the new Android, right? Guess who gets the previous version? Well, for me, it goes me, and then my wife, and then my child,
and then
right?
Yeah. And what hardware are we talking here? iPhone?
Android, so Kindle, Windows 8 as well. And then we'll actually be on the Nintendo 3DS later this year.
How much does the app cost?
It is absolutely free to use.
Yeah, it's free. Feedback. What do you get? What do you get?
From the parents?
Oh, man. When we set out to do this, I honestly didn't even think it was going to work, right?
Yeah.
And it did, and then we heard from parents just amazing stuff.
Child can pick and choose.
Here's this is the.
Oh yeah.
There's the site. Yeah.
There's the app itself. When we heard back from parents, we say kids will beg to do chores. That's not like marketing speak that we came up with, right? Yeah. That's something that we actually heard from parents that use the app today. I mean, and it impacts at a level that is really, really interesting. I mean, for example, we had a mom who was going through a divorce, right? And she was going through an extremely rough time, and her life was very chaotic. And she emailed us just to let us know that ChoreMonster gave her a sense of control in her home that she didn't have anywhere else, and thanking us for that. So we're really excited to impact families at that level.
You say that you're not a parenting expert, but when you look at something like this, the question for me came up: should I really be putting on here things like brush your teeth, comb your hair, and things like that? And that's sort of the debate that I guess that would fall down. Like, what is chores, and what is there a reaction to that?
Yeah, I mean, the typical debate that we hear is around rewarding kids for behavior, right? Yeah. And we're not parenting experts. I think that's really important. We're two dads that like to do goofy, fun things and make stuff that's mundane interesting.
Thank you.